going to do the this or that tag when we just answer questions like
on which we prefer.
Yep. So I guess we'll just get into it. Okay, so the first one is in hand or audio, as far as like books go.
In hand.
In hand. For in hand.
Yep.
Like audio? Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I get distracted when I listen to things.
I don't know. I've actually like listened to audiobooks when I do homework, but then I tune out the book and then I do my homework like a responsible student. No.
Okay, soft cover or hardback books?
Soft cover, even though I prefer. Okay, when reading, I prefer having a soft or a paperback.
It's easier to bring to school. It's lighter.
But like when I buy books, I want the hardcover because they're prettier.
So much prettier. Fiction or nonfiction?
This is easy. Fiction.
Fiction. It'd be nice to get into more nonfiction, but it doesn't interest me at this point in my life.
Nope.
Okay. Fantasy world or real life issues? It depends. I like fantasy. I don't know.
Like fantasy, it takes a bit. Sometimes for books, it takes a bit too long for world building, so it's a very slow start to get into the plot. Yeah. So sometimes I prefer like I guess real life issues because it takes less.
What's a book that's like a real life? I guess like Perks of Being a Wallflower is like real life issue, right? So
I guess yeah.
Yeah, it is both.
It just depends on my mood.
Yeah, it really does. Harry Potter or Twilight?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Like, come on. Okay, Kindle or iPad or other?
I have an iPad and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I read on it, but I prefer the in hand.
And when I'm reading on an iPad, it is probably not a book.
Yeah, it's probably
nothing to be ashamed of.
No, you cannot be ashamed of fan
fiction.
Borrow or buy?
Buy.
I prefer buying. Except
I like owning my books.
I don't always have money though, which can be a problem because I spend all my money on books. So, bookstore or online? I like going to bookstores, but I end up buying online
all the time.
It's cheaper online. Like it's just makes more sense.
I'm a lazy person. I don't like the outside.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Standalone or series? I don't know. I kind of I like series how like you kind of attach to the characters and stuff, but then like sometimes standalones are just a nice break.
But like I guess like standalones it'd be contemporary.
We'll see. They're generally.
And then series would be like fantasy, dystopian, and I don't know. I guess I have a good balance. We have a good balance of reading both books.
I think so.
Well, both type of books.
Yeah, cause like with like fantasy, you don't have to build it all up, background, whatever, something like that. Monster read or short and sweet? It depends. Like Stats Prob Love was a really nice short read, and I liked that. It was like.
But then again, I read This Is What Happy Looks Like, and that was like humongo, like by a lot compared to the
statistical
probability of love at first sight. And like I don't know, I finished This Is What Happy Looks Like in like a sitting because it was really short in my mind because it was contemporary. It was
So I'm gonna say for me short and sweet, because sometimes it's pretty easy for me to like.
It's easy, to lose interest in a book if it's such a slow build up.
Yeah. Let's see. Romance or action? It depends on feeling.
This is a problem.
I know because.
Okay, to be honest, if I wanted romance, I'd probably be reading fan fiction, and like when I read books, I like having the action and like more than just the romance. Cause even like romance is like I guess like is a pivotal like aspect of a lot of books, but it's not always something I specifically look for in a book unless it's like a contemporary light read.
Yeah. Snuggie or outside?
Inside.
There's too many bugs and stuff outside. Outside is scary.
You've seen our outside videos.
Yeah, it's scary out there. Hot cocoa or latte?
Tea.
What? Read, review, or enjoy it for yourself? I don't know, because whenever I hear of a new book, I look it up on Goodreads.
Yeah.
But then I don't always rely.
I usually rely more on booktubers than Goodreads because Goodreads is not the best source.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, like sometimes like I'll see like a bunch of good reviews and then like there'll be like one bad review and I'm like, wait a second.
Or Goodreads just has this really bad system where they show all the bad reviews even though the book has like 4 stars.
Yeah.
And then it really like I'm discouraged from reading it because.
Yeah, I think maybe I rely too heavily on reviews, but I do like to try to read it for myself.
Yep. So those are our answers.
That is it. I understand, like, for, like, you're supposed to make a decision like this or that, but a lot of them are just like, both!
Yes, because we are indecisive people.
Exactly, but
we hope you enjoyed, and you should answer these too. We tag all of you.
yes, all of you.
And make comments. We
Yes.
enjoy comments.
We enjoy comments, because since being new, it's nice to know that there's some people
Watching.
watching.
But yep, that's all for today.
But, yep,